Google Photos is pretty cool. I don't know if you have a photo app on your phone that does this as well, but I just know with Google, it will send you like memories, and it will send you little compilations of people in your photo album. Like, just recently, it reminded me, or it sent me a compilation of you and I, and it was just like through the years, and it was like you and I were a couple, but it's just like different shots of us with the morning show and things like that, and it'll have like 5 or 6 photos from strung over several different years, kind of put together in little music and stuff like that.
Fun.
And it's kind of fun to be reminded of that, especially maybe if you have kids or something like that. It'll say 10 years ago today, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at them, and you're kind of reminded of that, and those sorts of things are pretty cool. It came back to bite me today because it popped up with the thing. It was like, memories 1 year ago today, and it was of my dog dying, and it was a bunch of photos that we had taken of like hours before she had passed away. And it came up, and I was like, oh my God. Aww. I know. And it was just like Fiona. And it was
dang
just,
it.
I know. And it just like put me in that mood. And I was like, oh. And then it was so weird because it was like 1 year ago today. And then it showed all these photos of us just kind of like hanging out with the dog and
what a roller
hugging the dog.
coaster. There's happy memories, and then they make you sad immediately.
But then right in the middle of all those pictures of my dog Fiona, was like a video that we took wishing happy birthday to my niece who has a birthday today, and then another one of just like the cats just like hanging out. So it was like a weird roller coaster of emotions from a year ago. But those like photo apps that do that sort of thing, sometimes they're great, but then like, as exampled by what I just said, is sometimes it brings up those memories where you're like, oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword,
and then,
a little bit.
Yeah, and then so I see our dog, and my wife and I exchange a couple texts and stuff like that, and we're like, we look at the dog that we now currently have, Dougal, and we're like,
oh no, listen, don't you start judging.
We judge.
Start judging.
Oh, we judge. Oh, we judge. We're like, you have a lot. You have a long way to go.
Yep,
you have a long way to go to be like her.
Oh boy.
You have
a shaming Dougal
yes.
with the memory of Fiona.
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Oh no.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Oh, that's not fair.
I was like, you're fat, you're ugly, you. I was shaming the dog, and not to the dog's face, but because obviously
behind its back, it's better.
Yeah, of course, hashtag feelings, and hashtag mean girls, stuff like that. But
all right.
But those Google memories pop up, and man, it sends you to a certain place, and
it does. It takes you on a roller coaster.
Yeah, good stuff.
Are you going to be able to emotionally make it through?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think so. But
we just worked it out right here with our little therapy moment.
Right. Okay. That's what we do.
Okay.
That's what we do.
It's a good place to start.